There were three. Oh, you're going
Okay.
to put this on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, I already admit them all, Miss, here.
Now it is more way pressured. Hi.
Good afternoon,
Good
Ibu
afternoon.
Dini.
Hello.
Afternoon,
Hello. So I think I'll
Miss
just have to wait
Jenny,
a moment. Hello, yes, Miss.
Miss
Hi, Miss.
Puji.
Yeah, Ibu Dini, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Are you a fresh grad? I don't think so that they're fresh grad. They're fresh grad? I thought they're like they just graduated from college. Or the info that I've got was not like that. Or it wasn't me. Anyways.
Okay, we will wait for
So
the
it
other
will be yeah, sure.
participants, Miss.
Yeah, we've only got three. I was actually expecting that they are already here at exact two, so I can finish at exact three.
All right.
I thought you had another agenda before my seminar, so it's okay. Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
they look more
Welcome.
professional than me.
Welcome, Miss Nila, Ibu Dini, Miss Raida, and Miss Husnul to our seminar.
Hello.
Maybe we can start for 3 more minutes. Yeah, Miss Janin.
Sure, miss, sure. No worries.
All right. How are you, Ibu Dini?
Alhamdulillah sehat, Miss. I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. All right.
I just want to get the background of the participants. Are they all teachers or soon to be teachers?
Yes, some to be teachers, but
Oh, I
most
see.
of them is a teacher, and some
Already?
is fresh graduate also.
Who's already teaching here?
Ibu Dini, ya?
Yeah,
For how
Yeah.
many
I
years, miss? For how many years?
38.
38 years. I
Yes.
think you should be the one who will give the seminar today and not me. I think you're more professional, way more expert than me, isn't it?
Hmm, belum expert sih. Masih perlu belajar.
Yeah.
If ever you're going to speak Bahasa, I just only know a little bit Bahasa, sedikit.
Oh, just a little bit, Miss Janin.
Yeah, sedikit. I know mura, mahal, enak. Yeah, those
Enak.
Enak.
are
Yes.
enak. Those are my favorite words. And makan, ayo. Yeah, I forgot already some of the words. Tried to
Yeah.
learn
What
really
is
hard.
your favorite food, Miss Jenin?
Oh, I love satay. Did I pronounce it
Satay.
right?
Oh,
Did I pronounce it satay? Satay.
Satay.
sate.
Satay.
Yes, it's correct.
Satay.
Oh, okay, I see. It's
Sate
already.
ayam
Mhm.
atau
Yes,
sate
miss.
sapi?
I really love peanut sauce. I enjoyed it so
With
much. Since
peanuts.
I love grilled, yeah, the peanut sauce. I love grilled. I enjoy it so much. Miss, it's already 2:05. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be asking you if I should start or what.
Okay. Yeah.
We have few
Okay. Just
participants today.
oh, for yeah, maybe they will come later, Miss Janine. Okay. Can we start now, all
Yeah,
participants here?
actually, I prepared a game, and I need some participants because we only got four, at least 10. So I'll be dividing it into two groups.
All right. Okay. Okay, for the other participant, if you don't have any activities, maybe you can open your camera so we can see your beautiful face here.
Yeah.
All
But
right. Okay, let me start. Good morning, all participants. Welcome back to our weekly seminar. Yeah, Academic Future Teacher Seminar on Saturday, 30 January 2021. And here I am as the moderator for this seminar. Let me introduce myself. My name is Miss Puji and I am from Semesta School Semarang. Yeah, and later we will have seminar entitled Fun Learning for Early Childhood that will be delivered by Miss Jenin. Yeah, and here I will say welcome to Miss Jenin to our seminar and all participants also. Yeah, and Miss Jenin will deliver the seminar for 1 hour, and I will divide the seminar into introduction and then seminar and then question and answer session, and the last will be closing. And
oh, there's
yeah,
answer and question portion.
yeah, all
I
right.
say. I hope I can answer all of your questions.
Yeah, of course, Miss, you can.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Miss. You may
Yeah.
keep going.
All right. And if you have any question, maybe you can type your question on the chat box and make sure it is public so we will not have double questions. All right. And well, now let's jump to the next agenda. We will listen to our great speaker, yeah, to deliver her seminar. All right. And time is yours, Miss Jenin.
Yeah,
Enjoy
thank you
the
so much,
time.
Miss. Thank you so much, Miss
Welcome.
Fuji. Your name is really unique. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It's already
Good
afternoon here in
afternoon.
the Philippines. And by the way, I'm
Yeah.
here in the Philippines. And please don't expect too much from me because I am not actually a kindergarten teacher. I am elementary teacher. I just gathered some information and data which could help me to deliver this topic because as you know I am not that so expert when it comes to early childhood, but I'll try my best to impose something when it comes to fun learning activities. So, good afternoon, everyone. I would like to see all of your faces if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, for the others, can
Miss
you open your
Laida,
camera?
Miss Cosno. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name in a wrong way. Please forgive me. Yeah, we're getting more participants now. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Okay. So, hello. Hi, Miss. Hello, Miss Althea. So we're going before I start my simple seminar. I mean, simple talk, simple sharing. Let us play first. I call this game a Family Feud. I'm not sure if you're already familiar with this one, but this is a common game that we play here in the Philippines. So this is Family Feud. Maybe you can try to play this for high schoolers, for elementary, but I'm not sure if this is gonna be suitable for kindergarten. But this is only just to have fun before we start. Um, Okay, so this is Family Feud. It's time to play. So I'll just actually I supposed to divide you into two groups. Maybe Miss Dini, maybe Miss Fuji can help me out to divide the participants. So you will just call their names. Uh, these questions actually are pretty easy to answer. Okay, so no pressure at all. I'm not gonna ask you a beauty pageant question, so don't worry.
All right.
Okay, so let's start. Question number one. So all you have to do is just to give me the top four most used gadgets according to Google. Okay, so you can give me what do you think is the first one or the top one, or just give me any guess. What do you think? Any guess? You may unmute me. Please, you may unmute yourself. I want to collaborate with you. I want to work on with you, and I cannot able to achieve my objectives at the end if you will remain quiet. So please, thank you. I'd appreciate that. Yes, Miss Dini. Maybe Miss Dini would like to start first.
Mm, Miss Puji, Maksudnya saya apakah seberapa lama saya memakai gadget atau gimana ini? Miss?
Just give me one, Miss. Most
Yeah.
used gadgets.
Gadget yang digunakan Ibu
Oh,
Dini.
handphone, laptop,
Okay.
itu atau aplikasinya, Miss?
Okay. So
The name.
the first one that you said was hand phone, right? So it's the smartphone. So it's 25 points.
Yes.
Okay, I think I will not just divide them because we only have less participants. It's supposed to be a group work. I mean, into two groups, but since we have less participants, that's okay. So smartphone, you can guess. Everybody can guess it. What do you think is the second one?
Naila and Miss Raida.
Yeah. Yes, Miss.
She said laptop, Miss.
Oh, laptop. I see. Laptop is rank 3. One is smartphone, and then the third one is laptop. What do you think is the second and the fourth one? Anybody?
Tablet, maybe.
Tablet. Yes, tablet.
Tablet. Okay,
Tablet.
yeah, that's great.
Tablet.
Oh.
And then, what else? There's one more missing. What do you think is it? Give up? It's okay if you will mention any gadgets, okay? I mean, there's no wrong or correct answer. It's only just for fun. We're just going to have fun. So the second one is actually computer. Oh, you can chat. It's okay to chat, so I can read your answers. Computer, yeah, that's correct. Thank you, Miss Cosno. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name. So next, I know you know this one. I actually make the category according to your country. So top 4 best Indonesian food. I actually Google this.
Nasi
Try
goreng.
not to Google. Only Miss
Nasi
Janine will
goreng.
have to do that.
Nasi goreng.
Okay,
Nasi
number
goreng.
1 is nasi goreng. That's great. What do you think
Nasi
is the
goreng.
second one?
Sate.
Satay. Satay is actually ranked number 3.
Gado-gado.
Oh, actually, I'm not familiar
Ada.
with gado-gado, but that is number 2.
Yeah.
And what? I think Miss Dini is a good cook or chef. And what is rank number 4? You try to guess?
Pecel?
Padang.
Ada?
Apa ya?
No.
No.
Rendang Padang.
Oh yes,
Enggak
it's
ya?
rendang.
Padang.
It's rendang.
Rendang,
It's
rendang.
Rendang.
I love this, but it's so spicy. It's so spicy. I have zero tolerance when it comes to spicy. So let's proceed to the next one. Top 4 most visited places in Indonesia.
Bali.
Yes, obviously it's Bali. I would love to go here someday.
Raja Ampat.
What, Miss?
No?
Would you mind to repeat?
Raja Ampat.
Sorry.
Raja
What do you think is the next one? The second, third, and fourth?
Yogyakarta.
Yes, Miss Raida?
Yogyakarta.
Sabang.
Yogyakarta.
No, probably those will rank 5 or 6, but not in the top 4. Not included in top 4.
Jakarta, maybe.
No, I'm so sorry. Try again.
Lombok.
I told you.
Lombok.
Huh?
Lombok.
Yes.
Lombok.
No again.
Oh. Jakarta. Yogyakarta.
Yogyakarta. You have to be particular. You have to be very particular in Yogyakarta.
Malioboro. Malioboro.
No. Sorry. Try one more time. There are temples there. I went there.
Borobudur.
Temples. Yes, exactly, Miss. Borobudur. That's the second one. I love this. I love the temples here, the Buddhists. Yeah. It's amazing. What's the third one?
Monas, Miss.
No. I'm sorry. That's not included in the top 4.
Wah.
Third and fourth.
Okay.
pantai. Pantai apa ya?
Yeah, apanya, Miss? Give up? I'm gonna give you a hint with the third one. It looks like you can find their animals. I mean, that place is famous for that particular animal.
Komodo, Pulau Komodo.
No, that's wrong. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry. I think that's rank number 6 or 5.
Yeah.
7. But that's including top 10. So let's reveal the number 3. Orangutans of Borneo.
Oh, Borneo.
Yeah, so it's also also included top 4, and then the last one is Gili Islands. I'm
Gili
not familiar
Island.
with this one. Gili, is it Gili or Gili?
Gili.
Gili.
Oh, where is it exactly? Is it on another island? Okay, and the next, let's proceed to the next one. Most used applications in the world. Applications.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp is not included in top 4, Miss. I'm sorry.
Facebook.
Yes, Facebook, obviously. What about the second one?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram. Oh, who likes Instagram here? That ranks number 3.
Oh, Twitter.
Twitter.
No.
Not.
Oh.
Maybe top 10, yeah. Second and fourth. What do you think? Most used applications in the world. Any guess? There's no wrong answer here. It's okay.
Zoom?
I'm sorry, Miss.
Zoom?
Zoom? No. Try again.
Miss Nila said line, Miss.
Line? Oh no. No, actually here in the Philippines we're not. Oh, I revealed it already. Gmail. So and the second one is Messenger. It's
Facebook
very
Messenger.
popular. And then next.
Facebook. Iya. Facebook Messenger.
Okay, this one. 4 local products or artworks in Indonesia.
Ukiran.
I'm sorry, Miss?
Ini ukiran Jepara. Apa? Ada nggak?
I
Batik, batik.
Okay, that's batik. Batik textiles. That's correct, Miss.
Batik.
I have some batik clothes. What do you think is the rank number 1?
Local product. Kalau
Tenun.
ukiran Jepara tenun.
Tenun.
No. Try again. Try again. Maybe you're buying a different product from other country and not the local product in Indonesia. I'm just kidding. What do you think? Top 1. I would like to have it the top 1. Maybe I'm gonna buy it next time.
Songket, maybe?
I'm not sure how you pronounce this one. Chongklak or Kongklak?
Oh,
It's Chongklak, Miss.
Chongklak.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the second one. And then, what do you think is the first and the fourth? Any guess? What do you please? What do you think?
Yes, Miss Raida, you want to say something?
Bingung.
Am I
Lawannya
joining
nggak
your
belajar,
brain?
Miss.
itu yang jelas yang suka dibeli oleh bule-bule.
Benar. Apa gitu ya?
Miss Raida, berarti selera kita sama selera yang dibeli bule itu beda.
Yeah, it's different,
Yes.
of course.
Oh, is it?
Apa ya? Rawang, Miss.
Angklung.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's difficult, Miss.
Is it? Okay, I'm gonna reveal first the
Oh.
top 4. It's Indonesian jewelry. Ooh. And then rank number 1 is
One.
wayang
Wayang.
potehi.
Oh, I see, yes.
Dekat matahari aja
Okay,
dia.
so that's it.
Beda,
Hope you
nggak kepikiran
enjoy.
ya kita ya.
Hope you enjoy that.
Nggak kepikir. Yes.
So hope you enjoy that game. That's called a Family Feud. You can play it with the elementary students and for high schoolers. And now let's start with my simple talk, please. Like what I said a while ago, don't expect too much from me, okay? I'll just share something like different activities that maybe you and I can use it as well at the same time because these activities must be done, must be used if we are in on if we are not online anymore, if we are already having this face-to-face session. So let me share my screen once again. And we have to, oh, I have to wait a moment. Just do it. Okay, so I officially welcome you to Fun Learning for Early Childhood seminar. So let's try our best to understand what I'm going to talk about because like what I've told you, I'm not a kindergarten teacher, but hopefully I'm gonna impose something good and new activities that you might able to use to your students. And let's start. Okay, so before that, I would like to introduce to you first what is early childhood education. So it's not right after the child was being born, they go to school. No, it's not like that. They had to undergo different stages. And the first one is how kids grow, obviously. So from infant, this is very self-explanatory. So from infant, so infant birth to 1 year old, toddler, 1 year old to 2 years old, their mobility increases by the end of this stage. They walk, they crawl, they jump, and they recognize themselves. They can even mimic you in front of the mirror. So that's why it is also very recommendable for the parents. If you are a parent already and you have if you have 2 year old, a 3 year old, or preschooler child, you should have mirror at home because they can easily imitate or copy your action, but make sure that they're going to copy the good things and not the bad things. Okay, I remember I had some nieces from my relative, nieces, nephews, and those kids actually try to imitate their mom. Most specifically their mom. They try to wear the shoes, even put lipstick on their lips whenever they're going to look at the mirror. So they can easily mimic the actions of the adults. So we have to be very careful with that. That what we are imposing to our kids, to our children, are good enough to be mimic, okay? And then preschooler, obviously, this is the kindergarten, the preschoolers 3 to 5 years old, I'm sorry, rather. And then next, preschool education, how it is supposed to divide. So there are three development areas. The first one is social slash emotional. The second one is physical, and then the third one is cognitive. So I'll be talking about these three areas, and let's start with social emotional. So here, I keep moving the window here. So social emotional development. Children learn to firstly identify feelings of self and others. So they can easily express themselves if they are mad, angry, happy, or annoyed at all. If they want to do if they want to expose themselves being a tantrum kid, so they will expose that. They can identify that such feeling. If they are hungry, they will express that, and also to others. They learn to recognize what are you feeling, what the others feeling, especially the adult or even the peer of the kid. Feel feel empathy or empathic. So they feel empathic towards others' feeling. They become more sensitive. Oh, you have to. If, for example, a mom and a child are talking to each other, and then the mom is quite disappointed with the action of course, we had to um, correct what was the mistake that was being done by your child. So that is feeling empathic towards with one another. You have to be very empathic when it comes to the awareness of the feelings of your child at the same time. So establish relationships. I think this particular stage, they started to experience to get along with the peer at 2 year old. I'm not sure. Maybe others can share if you have a child. Have you noticed that your child or children able to get along or able to establish relationship with the peer with younger? Oh, I mean the same age of your child. So able to establish relationships with the mom, with the dad, with the siblings as well. So they can able to do that with this particular age, the preschoolers. And then manage and express emotion. So identify feelings and manage express emotion. They collide together. So if they are able to identify the feelings, they're also able to manage and control their feelings at the same time. They cannot just only identify, they can also manage. It's like you are talking, you have to talk to them. Try, let them understand because it's logical reasoning. Let help them to conceptualize things. So it's like, okay, you have to be very behaved today. You're going to school. You have to listen carefully to your teacher. If you are sad, if you are angry, don't just cry. Don't just shout. So you are learning to, you are helping your child to manage the feeling. So I believe the power of talking to a child for them to be able to understand is really awesome. I mean, it's one of the techniques that you must do if you have your child at home and if you are going to talk to your students. It's a matter of talking and take initiative. They ask right. Each child is always curious in everything. So don't get pissed off right away if you think that the child or the children are keep bugging you different question or set of question. Why is it like this? Why is it raining today? Why there's a rainbow after the rain? Why the dog is barking? So don't ever try to get tired of answering their questions because they need to learn. They are on the process of logical thinking. They need answers and everything because they are developing their mind. So you have to make sure you will not get pissed off and you will not, oh no, shut up, don't ask me too much questions. So I don't think so that's a good answer for you to impose if you're trying to impose good role thing, I mean good role things to your child or to your students. And then develop self concept. As I told you, I think all of these things develop self concept, from identify feelings, feeling empathic toward others, the sensitivity, and then establishing relationships, from managing emotions and taking initiative to ask questions why and such questions. All these things develop self-concept. So aside from that, they learn to manage, to recreate or create their own concept. So that's how kids, that's how the brain of the child works, especially for this particular stage, the preschoolers. Next, physical development. So obviously, physical, more about the body movement or motoric of the children. Gross motor development. So of course, running, jumping, balancing, climbing, throwing, and catching. They're able to do that already. They already developed their physical aspects. Developmental milestone for preschoolers. Oh, I think some of us, or I mean, all of us, we also experience this thing since we also undergone these stages. So stop, start, and change directions. Walk up, down, and stairs with alternating feet. Even I'm already adult, I think I'm still doing this one. Walking up, down the stairs, alternating feet. Balance on beam, swinging and swing by themselves, hop 10 times on one foot. Oh, you did this. I know you did this also when you were uh, a kid for sure. And this is about physical development. These are the things that they're able to do. And then this already their milestone. They can do that. Uh, Personal development, fine motor development using small muscles to draw, zip, zip, cut with scissors, snap, tie, and mold with clay. Of course, they can do this, but make sure they have proper guidance, especially if they're going to use sharp objects, especially the scissors or whatever sharp object it is. They need guidance and everything because they're just starting to grasp, adapt, and learn. So, fine motor skills milestones. Hold the pencil. It's I it is very important that the kid already knows at this certain age, at this particular stage area, they must know the proper way how to hold a pencil because I I saw a lot of students actually the way they hold the pencil still even in this particular stage area it's still wrong. So we have to make sure that they already know the proper way of holding a pencil. And I don't know if it is also the same thing in your country, but here in the Philippines, if your child is right-handed, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if your child is left-handed, some of the mommies or the parents are forcing the child to use the right hand. Is it also the same thing in your country?
Yeah, here
Oh,
is the common one is the right hand.
yeah. And some of the parents are forcing the child to use the right one, right? So that's
Yes.
the tendency while also it's also a factor. I believe it's also a factor while the child is having a hard time to write having problem with motoring skills, especially in writing. Here in our country, maybe before it was taboo, but now it's not anymore. I mean, we have to be very open-minded. If that's the way how your child hold the pencil using the left hand, so be it. But make sure that you're gonna guide as long as your child can able to write. I don't think so. There's nothing wrong. Um, whatever hand he or she will be using, right? And then write letters. Draw a picture, cat with scissors, string beads, they love this. Button large buttons, zip a zipper, eat with a fork and spoon. So these are the skills that they're able to acquire in this area, in at this particular stage of the preschooler or the early childhood. And then next, let's proceed. Physical development. What do they need? So preschooler, I think all of us we need not just only the kids, but also us, especially the adult as well. Food, good nutrition, go, grow, glow food. They need good nutrition. Um, Sleep 8 to 10 hours. Oh, I need this. We all need proper sleep 8 to 10 hours. So let's make sure that the children are able to sleep on the right time, proper time. Yeah. So and also the good food, good nutrition, and then cognitive development. So this is about the consciousness, the awareness of intellectual. Okay, more about thinking, logical thinking, reasoning out. So perception-based thinking. Child cannot use logic. I'm sorry. I just have I'm incoming call. I had to end it. Um, Perception-based thinking. Child cannot use logic to correct a misconception. They can be fooled. This is true. This is really, really true. You can easily persuade a child to do something by threatening them or easily fooling them in such ways. Like it is also a characteristic of a pre-operational thought in the preschool years in which children are focused by what things look or sound like and cannot use logic at all to overcome mistaken perceptions. Example, a child, let's say this for example, a child sees two balls, okay, and each two balls hold exactly 10 mango kernels. And then the other one ball, the kernels are spread out. So the children will tell you the other bowl has holds more mango kernels, but actually it's the same. So you see, they can easily be fooled by because they're thinking the process of their the thinking process of their mind is not as the same with the middle childhood. And the next, the unidimensional thought. Child cannot multitask. Obviously, they're still a kid. So don't ask them, okay, go wash the dishes. Okay, go sweep the floor. Okay, go fix your toys. They cannot do those things. Don't force your child because there's a certain period to do those things. So if you ask them to okay, just fix your toys, just fix only for fixing. Do not give them too much task because they cannot do it at the same time. They are not adult to do those things. Example for that one, a father, a father who is building a wall ask a child, ask the daughter, okay, could you please get me or find me a large square stone, a large square stone. So there are three categories: large, square, stone. But for sure, the child will only remember the stone. So the child will just get the stone, but it's not large, it's not even square. So and then the father will say, no, it's supposed to be large. Okay, so it's supposed to be large square stone. The child will get another stone and it's larger now, but it's not square, it's round. So as you see, it's not it the child cannot do multitasking. So they have make sure whenever we are going to give directions, we are direct, and it's easy to understand for them. It's easy for them to understand and analyze at the same time, because at this area they cannot do multitasking. Remember that. So that is unidimensional thought. And then the next one is irreversibility. Child does not realize some processes can be undone. It's true. It's true, because they don't know that they can reverse something. For example, hey, I'm sorry, there's somebody keep calling in WhatsApp. I think it's my student. I don't know what the he. I'm sorry, Ri. I'll come back to you. I swear, promise. Let me just finish this one. Okay, so irreversibility. This is a characteristic of a pre-operational thought that that in preschool children are unable to reverse the direction of thinking and action. Let me give you an example for this one. Irreversibility is a young preschooler gets her hands on her older brother's let's say science project. I don't have here any science project. Let's say it's a boat. Let's say it's a boat, okay? So and then she completely disassembles it. The brother formed the project and then she completely disassembles it. So her angry father discovers her hard handiwork and insists to put all the pieces that she disassembled to bring it back together. However, the preschooler, she hasn't any clue at all how to reverse the 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 project, which she could easily arrange it again, put it back together. So this irreversibility, they don't know yet that there's another way, another perception or conception that they can do, there's another strategic way that they can follow. So they thought, oh, I cannot do it, I already break it into two. Maybe like for example a toy, two kids are having quarrel and fighting over one toy. they they divided the bear into two, one head and then the body. So they think going, oh no, it's already broken, which we can actually fix it by sewing it, right? So that's irreversibility. And then the next one is transductive reasoning. What is transductive reasoning? When a child makes up cause and effects. Okay, like they caused the rain. So example of that one is a child forces his younger brother to get a straw doll. Okay, a straw doll. Let's say like that. As he plays with the doll, he begins to Sniffle like that. So sniffle, okay? And at all once, excuse me, his angry mother is on him. So she snatches the doll away and gives it back to the younger brother. The child believes that he has been punished for sniffling, which is not. You get me? So they're thinking their own cause and effect. They're like trying to make up their own. So that is transductive reasoning. And then the next one is egocentrism, inability to think like someone, I cannot see that, someone else, I think. Okay. And then, so what is the meaning of egocentrism? Let me give you an example for that one. So this one is a type of thinking, a common in infancy. This is common in infancy and early childhood, in which children are unable to understand that there are other viewpoints in the world besides their own. You know, the children tend to be selfish. They just want, oh no, I'm the only one who's right. It's normal for them. So don't argue because it's normal with this age, with this age, with this particular um area or stage. Example: a child who is wearing a pair of shoes or of moccasins, let's say moccasin or shoes, comes across another child who is also wearing the same pair. Okay, he becomes terribly upset. Hey, why are you wearing my shoes? Those are mine. So that is egocentrism, inability to think like someone. They don't have this kind of um, process thinking that I'm sorry. Somebody keeps okay, they don't have the same viewpoints like the others. It's normal for them. So don't argue. Just try to explain. Oh, maybe the mom also buys the same thing shoes like what I did to you, my dear. So just try to explain. But make sure do not hang them leaving upset or terribly upset just because he or she saw that another child is wearing the same shoes like her or his. So we have to explain that. Not all of the clothes that the same with you is also your clothes, okay? We have to explain that one. So I would like to clarify that one. So that's the end of the introduction of early childhood education. So let's continue about the fun learning activities. So I'm gonna be sharing to you some of the activities that I gathered and collected that maybe could help you to apply these fun learning activities with your students. And also for those soon to be teachers, you can use this face to face with your future children. Okay, let's start here. Firstly is the crocodile circle. So picture a bean with a crocodile face on top, filled with letters and surprise cards. Students pass the crocodile around the circle singing, crocodile, crocodile down by lake. I'm going to reach right in and see what you ate. Actually, I don't know that tune. I just make it up. The student holding the crocodile then pulls a letter and pulls it out. Extra surprise cards can let you repeat a turn, reverse directions, or anything else you want to include. Making learning fun includes directions and free printables to make things easy. So this is how you're gonna play this one. Assume that you have 10 students. So make sure you will gather them around in one circle, form a circle, and then make sure you have this material already. You can use like what it says here, a bean, okay? A bean, and then just form a crocodile head. Just make out with the eyes. You can use googly eyes, right? And then cut out some letters, and then start to do the chant. Make sure that you're going to pre-teach the chant so the kids know already the chant. You can ask them to memorize together with you, and then as it goes, the chant goes, and once it stops and the student who is holding the crocodile will take out the card and you're gonna ask that student, okay, what is that letter? And then the student will say, it's letter E. You can ask further question. What's the sound of E? So, So you have to ask further question. You can even say, can you give example of a word which begins with letter E? So it's also letter recognition at the same time. Remember, they are preschoolers. We are building their phonics. So we have to make sure that we are giving them extra activities, which is also way fun for them. So that is a crocodile circle. This is actually a really interesting game. I think I can also do this one. You can also use this. You can change instead of letters. If you are elementary teachers, you can put some words. Like for example of give. The word is let's say verb, okay? Verb, the action word. You can ask, okay, give me one example of a verb or an action word, and then the kid will say, running, jumping. So you can use this as well to elementary teacher. And then the next one, alphabet knockdown. So Toddler approved came up with this fantastic letter recognition game, specially recommended for kids who love knocking things. They love to throw things. So let's give them a knockdown activity, so which is the alphabet. So we're still building the phonics because they are preschooler. So this one, the preparation is very minimal and only requires a full noodle, some popsicle sticks and letter stickers. So you just have to make this popsicle sticks. And then once you've made the letters on their full noodle fit, give your child a ball or your student, call out a letter and see if they can knock it down. You can, I'm picturing this out as a competition. A good competition in the classroom. Like for example, you will call a pair of students, like two, and then you will give two balls with them. Yeah, two balls with them. It's like bowling. Though bowling is only one, right? But you can make it two. If you want to make it one individually, they can do it as well. But if you want it to make it a lot way more fun and much more fun rather, or more interesting, you can make it as a competition. So there's a thrill. So just ask them, or you can enunciate. Okay, I would like you to knock down the letter which has this sound. So they can knock it down and to the full. The first one who does it, of course, will get a good point or extra point or class dodge point. So something like that. Alphabet knockdown. So that's what you call it. You can also use it also with the words. You just have to prepare and you just have to be creative. Actually, you can use this to LM and also to preschooler. And then the next one is letter matching archaeology game. I love this. I would love to try this one. This is basically for preschooler. So they want to discover. Kids are very curious in everything. They want to be someone else. So this is the perfect accompaniment to a dinosaur theme unit. Let's say you have a science lesson and it's about discovery. You can apply this one. This activity from How We Learn allows students to practice letter recognition, still phonics, while playing archaeologist. Drop a few magnetic letters onto a cookie sheet like this one, as you can see in the picture. So it's like that. And then writing the letters you chose on a piece of paper for your student to use as a key. Cover the letters in flour and give the kids a makeup brush to carefully search for the site for hidden letters. You can use it like uppercase or lowercase letters. If you want to establish if you want them to recognize the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters, maybe you can mix it. Some of the letters in the on the cookie sheet are mixed, like uppercase and lowercase letter, and then ask them to find the uppercase and the lowercase here in the tray along with the flower. So that's letter matching archaeology game. Let's make them archaeologists. They would love that. They would love that. I'm pretty sure of that one. And then the next one, I will sure I will I'm going to use this one. I am terribly sure with this one because it looks so interesting. So snowball throw alphabet game. How this will work. So paper, tape, and ping pong balls Well, actually, not the ping pong balls is necessary. You can make your own balls, like a softball, or just ask the kid to bring their own balls. Right, a day before you're going to do this activity, just assign, like it's just a homework. You have to bring this ball. You have to bring your own ball because tomorrow we're going to play a game. You can ask the students like that, and then ping pong balls are all you need for this game of snowball throwing. Tape a bunch of letters to a wall. So just attach some words or letters, numbers, shapes, anything that you would like them to know, anything that, whatever your particular topic is, you can use the snow throw alphabet game. Well, we can change the name. Snow throw word game. Snow throw number game. So you can change it. This is I think very flexible game, right? Call out the sounds and have your kids throw the snowball at the letter presented as an added bonus. Kids get to work on their conditional. So there's also movement as well, their alphabet. So you can use it with the alphabet, with the words. Okay. You can also make it as a game. Like I said, make it more interesting. Call a pair of students, prepare two sets of words or two sets of walls, and then like alphabets, and then also with the words, and then as fast as they can, okay, throw the ball into letter S. So they will throw it as fast as they could. And then with the words. Uh, okay, touch the, I would like you to throw the ball to, let's say, beautiful. The word is beautiful. So they're going to throw the ball to beautiful. So you just have to be creative, be more innovative when it comes to discovering more fun learning activities to your students. And then feather tip salt tray writing. Well, this one is, I believe it's only applicable for kindergarten and also preschoolers. So this one is salt, okay? We're gonna need salt for this one and also a feather. So the title of this activity explains it to all. Children get to write letters, numbers, or whole words in their own tray of salt with feather tip. Okay, this is interesting for them since they'll be using. Oh, I've got a new pen and it's not usual. So it's feather. So you will catch their attention. They'll be more interested into it. Fantastic for motor skill development. This sensory writing experience from teach preschool with disguise writing practice as playtime. They thought, okay, it's playtime, everybody. You don't tell them that they will write, because sometimes the kids will tend to, oh, okay, we're going to write again. Make it like, you're going to persuade them it's a playtime, but actually it's about learning again. So be sure to give your students some time to explore the solve before their task to minimize confusion. So let them draw something, anything they want, and then right after that, you can give your directions, your instructions, what they're going to do next. So that's feather tip salt tray writing. And then next we have this sorting numbers. Actually, this is very common. It's simple, but it's very helpful at the same time. So draw a grid on a piece of paper and place a number in each box. So as you can see in the picture, so you just have to divide a sheet of paper into four, whatever you want. If you want 6 grids, it's okay. So they will just match the numbers. You can also use it for words. For CBC pattern, for example, if you want to build word conceptualization, you can use this. Like dig, the word is dig here, dig, dig, and then leap, tip. You can prepare the cut out words, not just only numbers, not just only letters. You can sort also the word, sorting number sticker, or you can say sorting word sticker. Let's say sorting shape sticker. So you can change it. And then so that is sorting number sticker. This is very helpful. It's simple, but it's a very interesting activity. And then, or this one, actually, you can use it in group work activity. So the first group who will able to finish it, to complete the sorting, they are, so it's also, it's also possible to do this with a group work activity. And then you can ask them, once they stick the sticker, you can also ask them to write right after sorting. And then next, why I cannot move. Oh, this one. I love this one. I can use this in elementary as well later. Uh, Alphabet rocks. I can say it also word rocks, especially if I have spelling. But alphabet rocks, let's focus with this one. If you or your kiddos have the time to collect 52 rocks, this uppercase and lowercase literacy letters activity could begin in the great outdoors. Wash the rocks and write uppercase letter on one side, and then at the back also is the corresponding lowercase letter on the opposite side. Then show words or pictures on index cards and challenge them to recreate the word. So this is how it goes with alphabet rocks. For elementary, for this is for preschooler, but for elementary, I may recommend this to you as well. Maybe you can ask the students to go outside for a while, or you can prepare your own because it's gonna take time. It will consume time if you're going to ask your student to go outside and gather some rocks. So better to prepare this. So what to do? You just need to type random letters. Okay? Type random letters. Make sure that you will prepare 2 sets. And then ask also another game. This is also another game. Selected student, fair game. And then ask them as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. I would like you to create your own word using the letters that you will be finding in the rock. So they will get the rocks right after. So they will run and then form the rocks like big, sip. So whatever you will ask them to form. So it's very interesting. I love to do this one. So I'm gonna prepare rocks now. And then next, we have beginning sounds paint stick. So this is also for preschooler. This is fun, hands-on literary center activity that will provide your students with practice identifying beginning sounds. So at the top of the stick, there's the letter, like for example, S, B, H, I, and then cut out some pictures, random pictures, and then ask the students to take out the picture which has the sound of the letter that's on the stick. Okay, so that is beginning sounds paint stick. You're able to help them to enunciate properly the sounds of the alphabets. So it's like b, b, b. Okay, they will try to enunciate. Make sure okay, I want you to make the sound. It's okay if you are noisy, just make up the sound. So that's how it goes. Make sure that all of them, whenever you're going to do this activity, check one by one the student that they know, they able to recognize or they able to enunciate the sound of the letter. So that's beginning sound paint stick. This one is alphabet rocks. This one is sorting number stickers. You can make it up. Sorting word number, sorting word stickers, sorting shape stickers, so whatever that you want. Feather, tip, salt, tray writing. And then this one is snowball, throw alphabet game. Letter matching archaeology game. And then alphabet knockdown. And this one is crocodile circle. And I would like to leave one quotation from me. Teaching is not teaching without your heart in it. So thank you so much for listening to me. Hope you learned something. Hope you gained something from me. So that's it. If you have any question, you may ask me.
All right, for all participants, if you have question, you can raise your hands or directly ask to Miss
Yes,
Jenny.
I think it's okay, miss, since we have less participants. We have few
Yeah,
participants rather.
yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully you gain something from that from my
Yes,
simple presentation, miss. Do
yes,
you
we learn a lot, Miss.
Thank you, miss. Is there any question that you would like to ask?
Yeah, is there any question for the participants here? Ibu Dini, uh, Miss Nila, yeah. You can ask directly to Miss Janine.
No worries, miss.
Guys, I think I was wondering to hear your sharing, Miss Jenny. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I want to ask about social emotion for children. As you say, maybe some children will ask, will repeatedly like why
Mm-hmm.
about everything. But if the case is when we don't know the right answer for the question, how we do it, like so we this answer, but we don't have any science answer about it. How do you
Oh,
do it?
Uh, well, if you're going, I believe if you are going to meet an advanced student, it's hard, right? Especially if you have a special, this question goes for special student. Yeah, it's actually challenging. It's actually very challenging, but you have to make it up. You have to make sure that, okay, this is how, if you are hesitating to give explanation, okay, this is how it goes. Um, this one, maybe you can try to reverse it. You do the reverse psychology explanation. So if you have lots of questions, you don't know what you're going to ask. If you have to only ask the question which is related to the topic, or you can simply say that this is only our topic, let's just focus here, is it okay? I mean, just, it's a manner way of talking to your child. Because yeah, like what you have said, we cannot give the answers into every question that they're going to ask, right? Like I have a student, I remember I had a student, he's grade 3 now, his name was Aam. He's also very advanced, and he's talking about science, talking about universe, talking about uh different, like for example comets, talking terminologies in science, which I totally forgot some of those because I am no longer a student. So I said, can I ask you, my dear, what lesson was it again? Is it English or science? So they'll be, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So they're thinking, yes, it's English, miss. Oh, see, you're great. Do you think, is it right that your friends are asking English questions but you're not? So is it okay that we remain focused intact with our lesson topic today? And then later on, if it is break time, I can ask your questions. Then you have the time to search for the answer. So you have the time to search for the answer, right? So it's just a matter also of being strategic on how you're going to deal, because you need, if your student is smart, you have to be smarter with them.
Yeah.
Though you can do it in a tricky way, but make sure that your student will understand as well, that they are not going to persist anymore, or try to pursue. No, you have to answer. No, it's your right. You are the one who's going to lead the classroom, your student, so they must follow you. So
Okay.
it's like that.
Thank you, Miss Jenny.
Any more questions? I hope I explained that right.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nila. Maybe from the others, is there any questions? Ibu Dini or Miss Fitriana, Miss Raida or Miss Alfia, maybe you have questions. All right.
No more? I guess do you have any more follow-up questions? Actually, I have 3 sessions with this AFT seminars. I'm not
Yes,
sure if it is next month and then the other month.
maybe next week, Miss Jenin.
Oh, next week? Really? I'm not
On
sure.
6 February.
It's on February. Oh, I see. I have
Yes.
lots of activities. I also have activities at school. Okay, any more
Okay.
questions? I hope you gained something or learned something from me. Thank you so much. So if there's any, no more, Miss Fuji, I think
Okay.
the missus have no more questions.
All right. Okay. Yeah, if there is no more question, yeah, and the time is already 3 o'clock, Miss, so we have to end our session. And thank you, Miss Janine,
Thank you.
Yeah, you deliver great seminar today. Yeah, I also learned a lot from you, and maybe later I will practice those activities that you, yeah, that you
I,
delivered before. All
I am
right,
going to use some as well, Miss.
all right.
Inshallah, if it is already face-to-face learning. Let's pray
Yes.
for the best and yeah, for the
Uh,
better. Let's hope for the better.
okay. Well, and now we are in the end of our session, and thank you for joining our seminar. Hopefully, we can meet again next seminar. Okay. And if you don't have any question, or maybe you will do other activities, yeah, I will end our seminar today. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Good
Thank you, everybody.
afternoon.